You see, sometimes a guardian is a huge, strong man who says no. Sometimes a guardian is a young man who prepares and knows how to handle a firearm. Sometimes a guardian is a mom who brings her kids to church and makes sure that they're under good preaching, makes sure that they hear the gospel, even if their husband doesn't participate, but they want their kids to know Jesus. And sometimes a guardian's a little old lady who doesn't even have the gift of sight. I love the song Rescue the Perishing. And the song Rescue the Perishing has a story. And the story is this, if you allow me to read it. Fanny Crosby, who was blind, loved sharing the gospel with anyone who would listen. In 1869, she penned the words Rescue the Perishing. When asked about the song, she explained it was written following a personal experience in New York City Bowery Mission. She went on to explain that she would go on one night, and she would go there one night a week, and one time she went and she talked to a group that she called her boys. These were sometimes orphans, they were runaways, they were cast out of society, and she would go there and speak to them and encourage them. And one night while speaking to them, she kept on having the thought, this is a woman possessed by the Holy Spirit. This is a woman who had the Spirit of the Lord. This is the woman who was Spirit-led. This is a guardian. She had the thought that there was a boy present who was wandering away from his mother and must be rescued that night or he would be eternally lost. She made a plea to each boy that was there that night. And at the end of the service, one of the young men came forward and said, "Did you mean me, Miss Crosby? I promised my mother I would meet her in heaven. But as I am now living, that is not possible. I am not a believer. I am not saved," he told her. She prayed with that young boy. She told him the gospel, and she led him to Christ. And as they finished, he said, "Now I am ready to meet my mother in heaven, for I have found Jesus." May I say to you, that is a guardian. She didn't possess the gift of sight. She was not physically strong, but she was a spiritual warrior. She was ready when it came. She had the Spirit of the Lord upon her. She did nothing for personal gain. She was ready to sacrifice her time to minister to the group of people at the time that were cast outs, that were orphans, that were thrown out, that were the Jephthahs of society. Even though nobody else wanted her, thank God for ladies like Fanny Crosby. Thank God for men like D.L. Moody. Thank God for the people of Pacific Garden Rescue Mission today inside the city of Chicago who openly and freely minister to so many people and give them the gospel. Those people are guardians. They may not look like much to the world physically, and I'm sure there's people who think they are sacrificing their life and giving their life up for nothing just to help these homeless bums, these people. But they are the guardians of Jesus Christ, and they are giving out the gospel and loving people. May I say to you, God may never call you to the homeless. God may never call you to Pacific Garden Rescue Mission. God may never call you to be like Fanny Crosby to minister to different people. But God has called you to be a guardian. God has called you to be prepared. You need to be prepared physically. You need to get in shape so when the time comes that you can rescue somebody physically. But you need to start sacrificing yourself spiritually so that you can present your body a living sacrifice so that when the time comes that you too, sir, you too, ma'am, can be a guardian of Jesus Christ and protect somebody because the world needs Jesus. We live in a difficult, dangerous, confused world. Thank God there's guardians who step up in places like Greenwood, Indiana, and save people's lives. Thank God for the Fanny Crosbys, little old ladies who just simply love the Lord, who are strong in the Spirit of the Lord. And hopefully somebody will say, thank God for you, and call you their guardian.